I'm still struggling.
What?
What did you do?
I'm gonna go record it now.
So
here we go. All right. Hey, listen up. In a second. All right. If you didn't get this picture, don't worry. Go back to stat. Go back to stat and arrow over to calculate because you are going to calculate a sign regression is what it's called. So arrow over to calculate and then arrow down to sign regression, sign reg. So just arrow down all of these, sign regression. Hit enter. It's walking you through a menu. It tells you which lists we're using. So just hit enter. Oh my God. Enter, 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 enter.
Oh, yes, I did. What the heck? You took a
This is why the cat is.
Oh my gosh. All right, one more time. Oh, 2 decimal places will be fine. All right. Now, listening ears, ladies and gentlemen. One more time. You're going to press stat. Do it now. Press stat. Arrow over to calc. Calculate a sign regression. Arrow down to sign regression. Hit enter. And enter, 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 enter. And then you get all the numbers. All right, enter, 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 enter through the menu, and you can see their model is different than ours. Watch, pay attention to the models. It's a sine of bx plus c plus d. So you have to understand the model when you plug in your numbers. And so they give us 2 decimal places, sine. Look at the model your calculator gives you. You can round to 2 decimal places. 21.20. B is 0.55. C was negative 2.34. And D is 51.12. Mm-hmm. 21.20 B, plugging in for B, is 0.55x plus a negative 2.34. Be careful. Plus a negative 2.34 is really
Oh, we can't see
just
D.
subtraction. All right, and D is 51.12. Okay. Now, you need to compare. So in Desmos, you guys are going to be putting in your by hand equation in Desmos, but also the calculator equation in Desmos, and we can see them on our calculators as well. So now that we have it written down, go back to y equals. Now in Y1, I think with the Castios you can just press copy. I think there's a copy choice or something. Yeah, so you can copy it and then draw it again, and it'll draw it in. And so you should have your by hand equation in already. And now we're going to put in our calculator equation as well. So 21.2, 20. All right, sorry. Sine of 0.55x minus 2.34 plus 51.12. So you should have 2 equations. Is the calculator equation going to be a little better than your by hand equation?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And so there you go. All right, and so you'll see the same thing on Desmos, and you'll be doing a little screen clipping of what you see on Desmos. And so you should have 2 graphs, much like what's displayed up there. This might represent the average low temperatures in Denver, Colorado. You would also have a separate graph that represents all the average high temperatures of color. Okay. Yeah, so you can see I have some examples for you. You can take photos of them, and I'm passing out a rubric now.
Yes.